Throughout the history of music, there have been countless talented and influential vocalists who have left an indelible mark on the industry and inspired generations of artists to come. Welcome to Who's Number 1. In this video, we are going to take you through a journey to meet the top 10 singers of all time. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Number 10, Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is known for her powerful voice and impressive vocal range. She was born in New York in 1970 and began singing at a young age, releasing her self-titled debut album in 1990. She has released several successful albums such as Music Box, Daydream, and Butterfly. Mariah's hit songs All I Want for Christmas Is You, Hero, and We Belong Together have become music classics. Carey has sold over 200 million records worldwide and is known for her 5-octave vocal range, which has been praised by many music critics and fans alike. In addition, she has won numerous awards throughout her career, including 5 Grammy Awards, 19 World Music Awards, and 10 American Music Awards. Number 9, Billie Holiday. Billie Holiday was a pioneer in her time, breaking barriers and paving the way for other black artists in the industry. With her soulful voice and emotionally charged performances, she brought to life classics like Strange Fruit and God Bless the Child. Holiday is considered one of the greatest vocalists of all time. She was born in Philadelphia in 1915 and began her singing career in the 1930s, when she started performing in nightclubs in New York City. Her unique voice and phrasing, combining elements of jazz, blues, and swing music, helped her become one of the most influential jazz singers of all time. Holiday was known for her emotive and distinctive voice, as well as her ability to interpret songs with a sense of depth and meaning. She was also an influential figure in the civil rights movement, using her platform to speak out against racism and inequality. She died in 1959. Number 8, Frank Sinatra. Possibly the most popular and influential singer of the early to mid-20th century, Frank Sinatra was often referred to as the chairman of the board. In a career that spanned more than 50 years, he recorded over 1,500 songs and had numerous hits. Born in New Jersey in 1915, Sinatra began his career in the 1930s. He was known for his smooth voice, impeccable phrasing, and ability to interpret songs with emotional depth and nuance. Sinatra's smooth and effortless voice has made him an icon in the music industry. He recorded many popular songs, most notably My Way, New York, New York, and Fly Me to the Moon. Sinatra was one of the pioneers of the concept album and helped to popularize the format around the world. He was known for his ability to interpret songs and make them his own, and his recordings are considered some of the greatest in the history of popular music. He won numerous awards throughout his career, including 11 Grammy Awards, and sold more than 150 million records in his career. He died in 1998. Number 7, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston is widely regarded as one of the greatest and most successful vocalists in the history of popular music. Born in 1963 in Newark, New Jersey, Houston began her career in the 1980s when she signed with Arista Records. She quickly became known for her powerful and soulful voice, and for her ability to interpret a wide range of musical genres, including R&B, pop, and gospel. She was also known for her dynamic stage presence and her glamorous, elegant style. Whitney Houston sold over 200 million records worldwide. She won numerous awards and accolades, including 7 Grammy Awards, and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2020. She released 7 studio albums, including her self-titled debut album in 1985, which became the best-selling debut album by a female artist at the time. She had numerous hit songs such as I Will Always Love You, Greatest Love of All, and I Wanna Dance with Somebody. She passed away in 2012 at the age of 48, after many years fighting drug addiction. Number 6, Marvin Gaye. One of the greatest and most influential artists in the history of popular music, Marvin Gaye Jr. was born in 1939 in Washington, D.C. Gaye signed with Motown Records in the 1960s and quickly became known for his smooth and soulful voice, and for his ability to write and perform songs that spoke to the social and political issues of the time. He was known for his innovative and experimental approach to music, incorporating elements of R&B, soul, funk, and jazz. He was one of the most important and influential artists of the Motown era and helped to shape the sound of R&B and soul music in the 1960s and 70s. He was also known for his socially conscious and politically charged lyrics, which addressed issues such as war, poverty, and racism. Gaye recorded over 20 studio albums and had numerous hit songs, including What's Going On, Let's Get It On, and Sexual Healing. He won 2 Grammy Awards, including Best Male R&B Vocal Performance for Sexual Healing in 1983. Aside from his musical achievements, Marvin Gaye was also a trailblazer for the LGBTQ+ community. He was one of the first major Motown artists to publicly support gay rights and spoke out against homophobia and discrimination in the music industry. He tragically passed away in 1984 at age 44 after getting shot by his own father. Number 5, Stevie Wonder. Born Stedland Hardaway Judkins in 1950, Stevie Wonder began his musical career in the 1960s after signing with Motown Records. He had incredible vocal range and an ability to play a variety of instruments, including the harmonica, keyboards, and drums. Wonder had a richness to his voice, with an impactful vibrato. His lack of sight heightened his other senses, his ability to imagine and feel. It made his music very visual, very graphic. Wonder has sold over 100 million records worldwide and has won 25 Grammy Awards, the most ever awarded to a solo artist. He has socially conscious and politically charged lyrics, addressing issues like racism, poverty, and inequality. Stevie Wonder has released over 20 studio albums and has written and produced countless hit songs, including Superstition, Living for the City, and Sir Duke. He was also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1989 and received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2014. Number 4, Freddie Mercury. The lead vocalist of the rock band Queen, Mercury was born Farrokh Bulsara in 1946 in Zanzibar, now Tanzania. In the 1960s, Mercury joined a band called Smile, which would later become Queen. He gained a reputation for his dynamic and powerful vocals, flamboyant stage presence, and charismatic personality. He was known for his ability to connect with audiences and for his incredible showmanship. Freddie Mercury was one of the most iconic and influential performers of the 20th century and helped to shape the sound and style of rock music. He sometimes blended rock with other genres of music, like pop or even opera. Mercury wrote and recorded many of Queen's greatest hits, including Bohemian Rhapsody, We Are the Champions, and Don't Stop Me Now. He was also a gifted pianist and songwriter, and many of his solo works have become beloved classics in their own right. Aside from his musical achievements, Freddie Mercury was also a trailblazer for the LGBTQ+ community. He was openly bisexual and often used his music and performances to challenge stereotypes and celebrate diversity. He died in 1991 due to complications related to AIDS. Number 3, Aretha Franklin. One of the greatest and most influential singers of all time, Aretha Franklin was born in 1942 in Memphis. Franklin's musical career began in the late 1950s, when she signed with Columbia Records and released a string of pop and jazz hits. However, it was her move to Atlantic Records in the mid-1960s that brought her true success and recognition. Her unique blend of gospel, soul, and R&B music quickly gained her a massive following, and she became known as the Queen of Soul. Aretha Franklin's impact on music cannot be overstated. She was known for her powerful and emotional vocals, which had a profound influence on the development of soul and R&B music. Her hits such as Respect, Chain of Fools, and Think remain beloved classics to this day. Aside from her musical achievements, Aretha Franklin was also a vocal advocate for civil rights and social justice. She was an active supporter of the civil rights movement and performed at numerous rallies and benefit concerts for the cause. Aretha Franklin's achievements in music and entertainment are numerous. She won 18 Grammy Awards, including the Lifetime Achievement Award, and was the first woman to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Number 2, Elvis Presley. One of the most significant cultural icons of the 20th century, Elvis Presley was born in 1935 in Tupelo, Mississippi, beginning his career in the mid-1950s, when he released his first hit single That's All Right in 1954. His unique blend of country, rhythm and blues, and rock and roll music quickly gained him a massive following and earned him the nickname the King of Rock and Roll. He went on to release a string of chart-topping hits and become one of the best-selling solo artists in the history of popular music, selling over 600 million records worldwide. Presley was one of the pioneers of rock and roll music and helped to popularize the genre around the world. He was known for his distinctive voice, electrifying performances, and charismatic stage presence. He was known for his good looks, charm, and talent. He won 3 Grammy Awards, and was inducted into multiple music halls of fame. He passed away in 1977 at age 42. Number 1, Michael Jackson. Probably the most influential and iconic figure in the history of music, Michael Jackson was born in 1958 in Indiana. He began his career as a child performer in the music group The Jackson 5, which was formed with his brothers. In 1979, he released his debut solo album Off the Wall, which became a massive success. He followed this up with a series of hit albums, Thriller, Bad, and Dangerous, which solidified his status as the biggest star in the music industry. Jackson's impact on music is undeniable. He pioneered many dance moves that are now considered standard in the music industry, such as the moonwalk, and his distinctive vocal style has been emulated by countless artists over the years. He was also known for his elaborate music videos, which helped to popularize the medium and set new standards for production value. His Thriller music video revolutionized the music video industry. He is the most awarded recording artist in the history of popular music and is recognized as the most successful entertainer of all time by Guinness World Records, selling an estimated 1 billion records around the world. He won 13 Grammy Awards and earned the nickname the King of Pop for his amazing career. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, once as a member of the Jackson 5 and once as a solo artist. He passed away in 2009 at age 50. And with Michael Jackson at number 1, we conclude our journey through the 10 greatest and most successful singers in history. If you have reached this far, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, comment on your favorite singer, and subscribe so as not to miss any of our future top 10 videos. This is Who's Number 1. See you next time.